Perhaps one of the most startling sights that this part of Germany has to offer is the view from the east of the town of Seligenstadt. It was built on the Main River and didn't expand across it. As a result, the view today would be familiar to a time traveller from the 17th century. It's miles to the nearest bridge, but a ferry will take you right into the heart of the old town. The Main is still important for trade, part of a waterway connecting the North Sea and the Black Sea, but there are dangers as well. This indicator shows some of the floods in Seligenstadt's history. 1342 was the worst. The St. Mary Magdalene flood affected much of Central Europe, killed thousands, and may even have contributed to the spread of the Black Death. At Seligenstadt, the Main coincides with the border between Bavaria and Hesse. Today, there is nothing remarkable about this place, but almost 2,000 years ago, it was part of the fortified border of the Roman Empire, beyond which lay the barbarian land of Germania. There was a Roman fort here pretty much exactly where Seligenstadt's old town is today, but the evidence for this is apparent only to archaeologists and museum goers. The two buildings a visitor might think are Roman actually aren't Roman at all. The Palatium is Romanesque and is supposed to have been built by the legendary King Barbarossa in 1188, although it's not actually mentioned until nearly 200 years later. The Romanesque house is certainly from the Barbarossa period, but still not Roman. Seligenstadt was founded in the 9th century by a man called Einhard, best known as Charlemagne's biographer. He built this church as a place of pilgrimage, although over the centuries it has been so radically altered that he wouldn't recognize it. Although popularly known as the Einhard Basilica, it's actually dedicated to Saint Marcellinus, a priest, and Saint Peter, not the famous one, but a little-known exorcist. Their remains were brought here, some would say stolen, from Rome by Einhard, and this gave the town its name, Seligenstadt, the Blessed City. As well as the church itself, Einhard founded a Benedictine monastery. It is reputedly one of the few almost completely preserved monasteries in Hesse. Now no longer in use as a monastery, it has been carefully renovated. The gardens are open to the public in daylight hours and have been restored to what experts believe is close to its original state. One thing the monks knew was how to use herbs to flavour food, heal wounds, soothe pain, alleviate depression, help with prostate problems, make dyes, and, worryingly, kill people. Seligenstadt also boasts an impressive collection of half-timbered houses. This style of building isn't just for show. All that prettiness is a side effect of the building method, which consists of constructing a wooden frame and filling in the gaps. When it starts getting old and needs renovation, you simply knock out the walls and rebuild them. This house is the setting for an alternative story about the town's name. According to this legend, which is sadly untrue, Einhard eloped here with Charlemagne's daughter Emma. One day, Charlemagne happened to be passing through and ate at the local inn where Emma happened to be working. Recognizing the unique taste of her pancakes, he declared, "Selig sei die Stadt genannt, da ich meine Tochter wiederfand. Blessed be the name of this town, for I have found my daughter." A market is still held regularly in the large market square, which by coincidence is pretty much where the middle of the old Roman fort was. The town hall stands out as the only building on the market square that isn't half-timbered, and it's a relative newcomer dating from 1823. The tower was originally that of a parish church. Parts of the old town defences still stand. They were built in the 12th century and reinforced in the 15th century. Originally there were 4 gates and 6 other defensive towers. Now only 3 defensive towers remain and 1 gate, the Steinheim Gate. Seligenstadt is not widely known as a tourist destination. When you look at some of the places that are known as tourist destinations, perhaps this is a good thing.